India's economy grows 8.8% from April to June compared with the same period last year, driven by a strong pickup in manufacturing, trade, transport and services. The growth in the first quarter of India's financial year, which runs from April to March, was largely in line with expectations and was an acceleration of the 8.6% growth recorded in the previous quarter.
The robust growth will encourage the Reserve Bank of India and the central bank to persist with its course of monetary tightening and interest rate normalization as it tries to control inflation, which remains high after falling from its peak double-digit levels. India's economy expanded 7.4% last year, despite a severe drought that hit farm production and caused food prices to rocket. New Delhi is forecasting that growth will exceed 8.5% in the current financial year and that inflation will drop sharply to more manageable levels. Montek Singh Ahluwalia, Deputy Chairman of the influential Planning Commission, said that pace of growth of India's manufacturing sector, which expanded a robust 12.2% in the first quarter, will slow in the coming months for statistical reasons. But he said farm output, which rose 2.8% this year compared with 1.9% last year, would be substantially stronger this year because of the bountiful monsoon rains. Data indicates that India's sown crop acreage is now 10% higher than it was at the same time last year. Trade, transport and services also grew 12.2% during the first quarter, up from 5.5% last year. Despite its healthy domestic economic growth, India has recorded a sharp 18.8% drop in its foreign direct investment inflows to $10.78 billion during the first 6 months of 2010. The drop was particularly precipitous in June, when FDI fell 46.5% from a year earlier to $1.38 billion.
In sporting news, the Ragu Divehi League victory closes the gap between VB to reach the top of the table after beating Thoju 3-0. Samuel Opal is scoring for victory at the second minute of the first half. Hussein Shimaz and Mohammad Arif scored and pushed the lead for victory at the second half with 2 goals each. Victory is now on the second of the point table with 5 points behind VB, but VB is expected to win their match against Viensa tonight, which will give them a lead of 8 points at the top of the table. Tottenham's bid to sign Luis Fabiano has failed after the Brazilian striker signed a new deal with Sevilla on Monday, tying him to the Spanish club until 2013. Spurs boss Harry Redknapp confirmed last Friday that the contact had been made with Sevilla over the player, but the Premier League club was discouraged by the £25 million asking price. Redknapp believes that the fee is too high for a 29-year-old who will be out of contract and therefore available on a free transfer at the end of the season. News of Fabiano's decision to stay in Spain was confirmed by Sevilla and the side he joined from FC Porto in 2005.